I am a bear named Bjorn, and welcome to our sixth episode of this playthrough of Seed 23. Today we are going to continue working on the first level of our modern contemporary Japanese house here, and working on a few other things. We are also going to level out the area a little bit more. We need to build an iron farm because I am short on iron. We also need to build a villager breed. So I went ahead and replaced all the debarked cherry wood with just the cherry wood with the bark on it. I like this deep purple a lot better than the pink. So I went ahead and replaced all of that there. Instead of having two doors with a pillar in between them, I just made it a single door right in the middle. Some window slots there, right through the middle. I have a hallway with two side doors. I'm not going to do a back door because this is going to be a storage room. The whole thing's going to be a storage room. Or actually, I could have two separate storage rooms. Just one storage room here. And then I could have a door right out the back. And then it'd be kind of like some of the Japanese temples had like 4 doors. One on each side. But so we're going to go ahead and place the center door. And the windows. Get this. Like I said, I wanted to have a big window ready. This whole thing is good. Big windows. I'm gonna have nice big windows in the front here. On the side. I'm out of glass. So we'll need to go get some more glass to finish that. We're gonna have a side door over here that's gonna go out. We're gonna make the line a little different, so and put some path blocks in here. I don't really like this stone. We'll probably replace all this stone with dirt blocks, and then we'll have to make some type of path that isn't dirt. So we are here at our spot that we're going to use for gathering sand. So I just want to have an area where I can on land to gather things. Because if you're in the water, it takes a very long time to shovel up the sand, but if I'm not in the water, it's basically instant. So I'm going to try to shovel up as much as I can with that from shore. And I'll get this stuff here. Also, I'm losing oxygen at the moment while I'm underwater. As soon as I lose all those oxygen bubbles, I will start taking damage. So I will have to come up to the surface to be able to set that. So I'm in the water. I'm not under the water. But as soon as I get under the water, that's when I'll pick this up. So another good spot for getting sand would be a desert, but since there's not a desert nearby me, I needed to find a water source. We're just going to grab as much sand as we possibly can before we go back. So we need the sand to put into the furnace. So so we can so we can turn it to glass. Now that we're back, we're going to throw the sand furnace, and it is turned into glass, just like that. And while we're waiting on that, we will go ahead and harvest our tree farm. So here we go. So we were starting to run out of wood for this build, so that's why we had to replant the tree farm. I need to go find some other wood types too. I would like to make the roof out of jungle wood just because it's a little bit darker, or maybe dark oak even, if we can find some of that. I feel like the roof should be a little bit darker than the rest of the house. We also needed some birch because the birch is that lighter wood that we're using for the floor and ceiling. We also needed some more of the cherry blossom because that is the exterior wall. We needed a little bit more oak too, but primarily we were running out of birch and cherry blossom. We will probably need to replant the tree farm again. Since this is a 3-story build, we are going to need lots of wood. I would like to go get some acacia and bamboo too, for some interior decoration colors. I also feel that bamboo would be a very good wood for kind of tying in some of the aesthetics. It's a little more yellowish. Um, give a good color contrast, I think. So every so often we are going to spend some time leveling out the area and expanding. Right now we need to move a bunch of dirt so we can move our tree farm over away from our house. Eventually I would like to either make my own very large cherry blossom to put behind the house and maybe line that whole hillside with some cherry blossoms and see what that looks like. I do want to have like some nice cherry blossoms behind the house. Also, we need to move over our animal farm because I would like to have the animal farm and the crop farm centered on our front door and have a path going from the front of our porch all the way down in the middle. This will also give us some more crops because I think we're expanding like 5 blocks over. We'll also expand the animal farms out a little bit too. You can see that hole back there. We're going to build like a mine shaft over that hole. And eventually we'll have everything nice and flat up to the mountains. We'll also build a railroad from one of the villages over, whichever village is closer. We have 3 that are pretty close, but I don't want to use that much iron. We'll also set up probably an iron farm at one of those villages just to get us iron a little bit faster so we can build that railroad. But yeah, right now we're just expanding our base of operations, and then we'll go exploring looking for that new types of wood and probably some different minerals. I need to get a gold pickaxe so I can harvest some obsidian and get a enchanting area set up and get some weapons and tools enchanted and armor as well too, so we can go into the nether and get items that we need there to further our expansion of our area. The auto farms are going to need some observers and things that we have to have from there. Well, thank you for watching this episode. We got our house finished on the first level on the exterior walls. Thank you. Bye. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe and comment. I try to respond to every single comment within a timely manner. Thank you. Goodbye.